Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Good morning, all. Welcome back to the 2021 Tire Rack One Lap of America presented by Grassroots Motorsport Magazine. I'm here with Brock Yates Jr., who made and puts this whole show together, and we are sending out our first cars at Atlanta Motorsport Park for their run on a rather damp day.
Which is a perfect day. I like damp days. It makes all the fast cars crazy. All the fat tire guys, little piggies.
Like us?
Like you guys.
Like us.
In fact, I live to make you mention.
This is true. It works.
Anytime I can make everybody's life miserable, I'm all in. That's why everybody's here.
We are sadists, masochists, and whatever it lies in between.
I figure for a lot of people, it's terms of probation that they have to show up here.
Well, this is 15 for us, and how many for the event?
37. Okay. It would have been 38, but COVID.
True. So we're going to capture some of the action on the track. Brian will walk you through, and we'll join you shortly.
All right, kids. First group out on the track doing their side-in laps, trying to find the dry spots and trying to find where to avoid the wet spots. As you see Billy on the interior of the track making his way around on his side-in lap. We had a rather eventful transit from New Orleans up to Atlanta last night. Ran through some pretty serious storms. First one we hit before about 60 miles before we got to Montgomery. Almost tornado-like conditions. A couple of very large trees falling in across the interstate. Quite a few accidents here and there, but we made it back to Atlanta pretty safe and sound, and found a late night taco spot, so we got to enjoy Taco Tuesday. And here we are in Dawsonville, Georgia on a wet Wednesday morning. And it looks like S2K has gotten the green. Not sure if Alex is driving this morning or Andy's driving, but if they've been swapping days, maybe Alex in the car. Here we got Tomo. No, Tim, we had tacos last night, so we did it on Tuesday. Billy off and away. Yeah, Charles, it looks like it is draining a little bit there, but there are still some little wet, puddly type areas. Morning, Norm. Yeah, just talking to Steve a couple minutes ago. Charles, he's got the Pilot Sport Cup 2 Connects. Oh shit! Sorry for the language there, but Billy giving us a little bit of excitement there. So I guess when you develop the GT500 and have a ton of seat time in it, you can do something like that. And look, kids, it's Steve Loudon's old hot shoe, Tom Drewer. He traded in Tom for a newer model Tom.
Fresh Tom.
Yeah, fresh Tom.
No, it seems to be working out quite well for him.
Yeah.
So, excited to see what happens.
Yep. So are you still having fun with your radicals?
Absolutely.
Ah, brilliant. Tomo beginning his third lap. Billy keeping it off the painted surface that time as he finishes lap number 2, beginning lap number 3. Like Billy's showing the Shelby no mercy this morning. Just absolutely hammering on the car. They've moved up to 4th in the standings overall. And Alex crosses the line to finish his third lap. Tomo finishing lap 3. We ought to be seeing Billy coming through any second. Here he comes. Comes across the line, and we're just waiting Todd Treffert in the GT2 RS, and he goes.
Guarantee you it scared the shit out of me. It'd be a great video. Why you feel worse if you was.
Off the wall.
What?
Off the wall.
You get off the wall.
I'm off the wall.
That looked fun for Billy.
Yeah, I dropped a dirty word on the live stream when Billy got sideways.
I'm sure it's all would have. He was.
But you know,
He was a wee bit
when you
sideways.
when you develop the car, you can make it do things that it's not supposed to do.
He kept his foot in there. He did a good job. That was fun to watch.
Yeah,
We'll just not do it again.
exactly.
It was fun once.
Yes.
Not twice. Second time never works.
Yeah, you got that right. All right, so we've got run group number 2 out on their recon lap. Alright, so looks like we've got Shaky Dog.
Because it's wet. But
Didn't see who was driving this morning, if it's Robert or if it's Chris. And right behind him, we've got the TTRs. Well, it is Robert driving this one because there's Chris kicking it on the scooter.
The car started to hook and come back.
And after the TTRS, we got Chuck Beth in the GT2 RS.
Right, you tracked that car. As soon as you hit it,
yeah.
you know, as you know, it's slicker. And the whole car just stepped way out into it.
This corner as well. They come out of it right there.
But when you help develop that car, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a ring.
Like fourth in line, we got Anthony Manganolis.
Good luck.
Maga Maga.
Maga Maga, yeah. In the Shelby. And fifth in the queue is Andy Hollis in the 720. Gretchen, I've got that info in the route book. I'll get it for you and let you know a little bit later. Super Mario down and away. So guys, the last time that we were here with one lap was in 2014. That year, Solomon and I had a press car from BMW. They were gracious enough to give us a M6 Grand Coupe. And Lee King came out and joined us that day and took Solomon on one hell of a ride around AMP. There's video, I believe, on the One Lap, the official One Lap YouTube page of the in-car of riding around with Lee King, just absolutely hammering an M6 Grand Coupe around this track. as Chuck begins his second lap. You see Robert shake it off. Andy completing lap 1 as Chuck's already on his second lap. Robert Thorne completing lap number 2, starting his final lap. Eric, no, fortunately we don't have live timing, but the results will be up about 15-20 minutes after the conclusion of the first session. Tim Miller, if you're still here, why don't you pop that link up for me, as you're always so helpful to do. And that's everybody completing the second run group. Oh, sorry, forgot about it, Andy. Thought he'd already slipped by. So Andy has finished his third flying lap. And the next group will be out for their recon lap here shortly. Looks like we've got Mike Martin in the white GT3 RS. I believe Mike Babcock is driving the Bandit Turbo S today. I'm not sure which vet that is third in queue, but then we've got looks like David Ogburn in the GT3 RS, and then behind David is the Pork Chop. And I think we're still just running 5 cars per group right now.